BT, I'ma read me a book.
Escape global music. What are you escaping from?
Alright, so the first thing we're going to talk about is Taraji P. Henderson. She was the host of the night. She hosted the BET Awards. Shout out to Taraji. Yo, we know her from Baby Boy. We know her from... What else we know her from? We know her from Empire. We know her from Hustle and Flow. We know Taraji. She a household name, not to mention a bunch of other projects that she's done. But those are some of my favorites, not for nothing. I think she was really dope in all those projects. Tonight, I think, yo, as far as an actress goes, she killed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, she killed it. She was a good host. She was a good host. Did she have her flubbers? Absolutely. Absolutely. Did she have her flubbers? Absolutely. You seen it. I seen it. She mistook homeboy for the other homeboy who was in the proper row, but was in the opposite row, and then gave him a 10 out of 10. But that's his line. What are we doing? What are we doing? My man Keith Lee. How? How do you do that to my man Keith Lee? It's okay. I guess the teleprompter said, look like Method Man. Keith Lee don't look like no Method Man. I mean, at least not to me. Does he to you? Let me know in the comments. But to me, no. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. I blame BET. They always want to blame the actors. They never blame the directors. They never blame the directors. Miscommunication, I guess. But damn. Her coming out to Kendrick's Not Like Us. Yo, was this the BET Awards or was it the Snub Awards? Yo, say what you want in the whole Kendrick and Drake beef, but Taraji coming out to the Not Like Us, aight. The whole Biden promo using the vice president, another Drake snub. Look, yo, it was too much for me to handle, bruh. Let them men have their moment. For real. Everybody doesn't have to capitalize off of this. Drake is taking loss after loss after loss after loss, and not for nothing, I don't even feel like he lost the battle. I feel like he lost the war based off of what the culture's doing. This song, Not Like Us, took a life of its own. It is way beyond, but it's at Drake's expense. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Drake, I think you need to start writing. Usher's entire speech. Now, this night was all about Usher. Usher and getting his acceptance speech. You know what I mean? People paying tribute to Usher. Yo, shout out to the performers. We're going to get to that too. We're going to get to all the performances. But yo, how? BET, you got his mic muted? Oh, what? Because you was feeding him liquor all night long and you really thought he was going to get up there and start cussing. That's what it was, right? He did cussing, baby. He did. He was cussing. He was cussing. That's not the point. That's not the point. You don't mute that man's speech. You don't mute that man's speech. What are we doing? No, absolutely not. No. No. Lifetime Achievement Award. Lifetime Achievements. Can't hear him. Can't hear him say thank you. Shout out to all the FMCs out there doing their thing. I support y'all. Yo, shout out Lotto. Shout out Meg Thee Stallion. So Meg Thee Stallion, she come out. Shout out Meg Thee Stallion. Shout out Lotto. Shout out Ice Spice. That's a whole nother thing. We'll get to that too. Shout out Tyler. And shout out Glorilla. Now, I'm going to be harsh. And I'm going to be real. Let's just do the performances real quick. It starts off with Meg Thee Stallion. Meg Thee Stallion comes out. Energy is high. She has a new album out. She's feeling herself. She's feeling the crowd. Shout out Meg Thee Stallion. Probably one of my favorite. I mean, yo, as far as like holding it down, coming through what she been through, shout out Meg, bro. Meg is really doing a thing. I ain't got much to say about that. We're going to circle back to Meg Thee Stallion. Yes, we are. We're going to circle back to Meg Thee Stallion. The next performance I want to talk about would be Lotto. Now, Lotto, this is funny because Lotto came out and performed Sunday Service, and that song has some particular diss records. No, that song has some particular subliminals, direct subliminals to Ice Spice, who happened to be in the crowd. Ironically, turn around, Ice Spice gets on stage, and she performs her song, talking about why you still on my pose, why you still on my pose, why you still on my pose. She performed, I don't know the name of the song, that's why I had to mimic it, but she performs her song, which is also Lotto's been accused of stealing the pose where the girls bend over and grab themselves, whatever, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like who, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then on top of that, she also performed the other song that was dissing Lotto. Oh, you think you the ish? You ain't even a fart. I be going hard. I don't know. I don't know. It ain't for me. It ain't for me. But that is crazy though. Like, and then shout out Tyler. Tyler performed. Tyler is somebody. I mean, out of all of them, I'll tell you this much: none of them girls can really dance. They're all really stiff, and like their best move is a twerk. You know what I mean? But Tyler really had good choreography. So shout out to Tyler. Glow. Somebody, yo, I love Glorilla. I really do. I got mad love for Glow. But Glow, somebody need to give you a Red Bull before you get on stage. Cause you came out and it was alright. And you know, it was acceptable for what it was because it's your set, it's you set the pace. But then May came out and shut you out. She shut you out straight up. Yo, her energy was on. Yo, she sung you, son. Yo, Glow. Your voice is incredible. You just Glow, you got it too. You know what I'm saying? Like you even on the Go Glow, Go Glow, Go Glow, Go Meg, Go Meg. Yo, like she killed you on that, yo. She killed you on the back and forth. I don't know what you're doing, but my recommendations is drink a lot of water and drink a Red Bull before you hit that stage. Definitely. Because you would have killed it. Other than that, you're beautiful. Like, yo, I love everything about you. I love your voice. I love your songs. I love the way you you got it. You know what I'm saying? But that live performance, I didn't even notice it until somebody with a higher energy came out around you. So, I don't know. Red Bull. That's my call. Monster. Something. Matter of fact, I drink Ghost. They're at your local 7-Elevens. Cop that. Sexy Red. Let's not forget Sexy Red. Sexy Red performed too. Yo, Sexy, oh man. I mean, yo, in my opinion, Sexy Red embodies that ratchet chick. You know, like that girl that's in the movie theaters that's talking too loud on her cell phone during the best part of the movie. Or that girl where she's in public, she's like on the city bus, and you can always hear her, like you can hear her in her whole conversation, and you just don't understand why. She embodies that. And like ironically, it's kind of funny that like her whole set was based around like, you know, the government, feds and all that, because that's really who's behind this whole corporation as far as the prisons investing in the the label, the music labels pushing the agenda, you know, to put more people in prison to make more money. You know, as a matter of fact, they were even talking about it. Taraji brought up the fact that it's illegal to be homeless, so we all got to get up and vote. Whatever. So then we got Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill surprised me. Not only was she phenomenal and she killed her performance and showed true passion of being, you can see how she's a real MC and a real singer. But what surprised me on top of everything was she was on time. Too soon, too soon, too soon. Nah, I'm just playing. But nah, for real. Lauryn Hill, outstanding performance. Reuniting the Fuji, or I seen Wyclef was on stage. There's a Fuji's reunion about to come out pretty soon. That's going to be amazing. That's definitely going to be something to look out for. Lauryn Hill is the GOAT. Shout out to Lauryn Hill. Gotta love Lauryn Hill. I listened to that album. That is definitely in my rotation. You know what I mean? And like the way that she was just the spasm, the way that she was just the going, the way that she was just the flowing, the way that, you know what I'm saying? Like she had it. Like it was real MC stuff. Like she really is the GOAT. Hands down. Shout out to Lauryn Hill. But at the same time, it feels like all the women outside from Lauryn Hill were kind of pushing that agenda as far as, you know, what we're telling the youth to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, hip hop was crazy. You know, they done pushed the gangster narrative. They done pushed the saggy pants narrative. You know what I'm saying? They done pushed a lot. They done pushed a lot of money in a lot of pockets as far as endorsements and stuff like that. Like, wearing Timberlands, wearing Tommy Hilfiger until Tommy Hilfiger said it wasn't cool to wear Tommy Hilfiger. Wearing Fat Farm, wearing Sean John, like wearing Velour, all this stuff that was coming out like from the late '90s to the early 2000s when everybody was having their own clothing line and stuff. You know what I mean? Like hip hop even influences what we drink. You know what I'm saying? What kind of marijuana we indulge in, they indulge in. You know, hip hop used to be a lot about the strength of street knowledge, but again, I don't want to go all the way off, so let's continue on to the subject. It is crazy though, like that narrative is being pushed for all of them just to make that crazy, ratchet, everybody effa dude music. I mean, that's the vibe I get. I don't know about y'all, but like it is a narrative being pushed. Like I would like to see a little bit more diversity. Even though when that gangsta image was being pushed, like you always have like the conscience, you know what I'm saying? Like even like the late 2000s, like when Kanye came out, Kanye versus 50 Cent, balance. Balance. That's all I ask for. I don't know what's up, man. Like, balance is all you really need. Crazy enough, they really do try to recreate everything that we've already seen before. I done seen swag from Aaliyah up there. I done seen swag from Beyonce. I done seen swag from the Brat. I done seen swag. Like, it really is a copy and paste industry. Not for nothing. Like, it, it BET. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was definitely BET. A lot of Little Kim, a lot of Lord have mercy. It was a lot. It was a lot of recycled stuff. BET was clearly trying to go what was streaming right now. But aside from that, let's talk about what we didn't see on TV. Ray J. Ray J got the strap. Oh man. So Ray J apparently I don't know. I was watching this feed earlier in the day, and Ray J was on his way to the BET Awards, and he didn't have time to get an outfit. So it's about 90 degrees in LA, I'm guessing that day. And this dude shows up with a hat and a coat, and a baseball hat and a baseball coat wrapped up. I'm talking about I'd rather be on time than I have an outfit. I respect the punctuality, but it's like, bro, you was already on when I 106 in Park. Like we seen you wilding. Like we seen you wilding. You know what I mean? Like we already know you on one. Next thing you know, he's in a confrontation outside. He's in the car. Security's trying to break it up, but Ray J's reaching over the security. Next thing you know, Ray J leaves security, goes around the corner, reaches into the car, pulls out a backpack like he about to grab the strap, and you hear, "No, Ray J, don't do it, Ray J. No, Ray J." My man was looking for that Tupac moment, bruh. Yo, Ray J smartens up at the last minute, turns around, and then puts the backpack back in the car. We never seen anything branded, so I gotta say allegedly. We never seen any. We never see the farm. We never see nothing that was in the backpack. For all we know, he was just going out there to pull a water bottle out and take a drink of water. We'll never know. But yeah, hilarious, hilarious. That was some hilarious entertainment. Rick Ross getting pressed in Canada. Yo, alright. If lacking was a person, if when trolling gone bad was a person, if when keeping it real goes wrong was a person. Yo, so we got my man Rick Ross out in Canada trolling the crowd for whatever reason, playing Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. I mean, I know it wasn't on the radio. Not in Canada. See, the thing is, when Drake took that loss, Canada took that loss, bro. They felt that. They felt that. All I'm saying is, you wouldn't go to Compton and start blasting Drake, right? I wouldn't go to Canada, the losing side, from the crowd, not my opinion, and play the anthem of the people that won. I mean, all right, you want your moment, fine. Let's go back to somebody who did it right. Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tekashi 6ix9ine went to O Block at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Nobody was out there. Hopped out in front of the street sign, did his little skit, hopped back in the car, bounced. Posted it the next day at like 9 o'clock. Had them dudes going crazy. The whole hood was out. Everybody was mad. So he ain't out here. He ain't out here. Yo, you talking about the ultimate troll? That's how you do it. If you're going to do it at all, just be smart about it. I seen the security. That looked like a bunch of artists that were reaching out of their way to impress Rick Ross. Because they ain't have nobody else. Oh, you want it? You want it? You want it? Yo, I think he dead, yo. I think he dead, yo. Bruh. Rick Ross has way too much money and should be smart enough to know when and when not to troll. That was not a good publicity stunt. These people do not play that sweet. They took that loss hard. You see how people get riled up over football games? You see how people get riled up over soccer games? And now you're going overseas? Yo, this Drake versus Kendrick might as well have been the new soccer Super Bowl or the new soccer Olympics. Whatever the soccer players have, the World Cup. This might as well have been the soccer World Cup. And you over there playing the op music. And you got an op song. Champagne moments. What's wrong with you? You gotta be smart, bruh. Why am I telling you this? The world should be telling. Shout out to Rick Ross. Shout out to Drake. Shout out to Kendrick. Shout out to everybody that performed at the BET Awards. You know what it is, man. It's your guy. Like and subscribe. Shout out our sponsors. Shout out Escape Global Music. Shout out Rhythm Brewing. I got one over here somewhere. I gotta go find one. I need another one. But you know what it is. It's your guy. D to the A to the R to the N.
Escape global music. What are you escaping from?